Okay, are we back? Can you guys see? Upcoming. I'm not sure what's happening here. No, that one's not working. Can you guys see now? We're back. All right. Are we back? Hold on a second. This whole thing is acting wackadoodle for me. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, are we back now? All right, we're back now. I don't know what happened. This is weird. I have absolutely no idea what happened and why it did this weirdness that it just did. But we're back now. I don't know what happened. I have no idea, chat. I haven't used YouTube in a while, so it went all little glitchy with me. And it just stopped sending the stream. It just canceled out the stream. So let me hold on one second. Let me make sure all my stream settings are correct. Replay buffer. Boom, 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 boom. Automatically reconnect. 5 seconds. Okay. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Let's hope that it doesn't do that again. If so, I'll have to kind of figure it out. Tajwar, we missed you over here. We had some technical issues. It happens. This is what happens with streaming. Sometimes it goes down. And with YouTube, it's a little bit different. With Twitch, it just kind of can reconnect if it goes down like that. But with YouTube, the funny thing is that it doesn't reconnect. It'll just kick you out and you have to restart a whole new live. That's one thing that YouTube needs to fix with their streaming software is not having to start an entire new stream. Once the stream goes down, because that's just highly annoying. So they need to fix that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just checking out the channel and making sure that it's all working correctly. And there's a live there. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Weekly stream. Okay, it is showing the live. Hold on, I'm just pulling it up real quick and making sure it's all good. All right, we're good. We're good, guys. We are good now. That is so annoying. Okay. YouTube needs an upgrade. It's not that they need an upgrade. They just need to fix this UI side of things. They need to fix this UI side of things. It's very annoying. That's one of the reasons I went to Twitch for the whole gaming thing. That's one of the whole Twitch I went to the gaming thing was because of the UI interface over here. It's just very annoying how you got to do it. If you were to have another pet other than a bird, what would it be? We do have another pet. We have a cat. That's probably all I would have is birds and cats. I got to know you from Fahd al-Kandari interview. MashaAllah. Son of Adam, mankind. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the stream. So give your close rubs that do the poor and the needy. Thank you very much, Brendan. Comes to success. Thank you very much. But we are back for right now. But that's the thing. That's the one thing I hate about it. Is now it's going to make a whole bunch of different glitched videos within YouTube. YouTube really needs to fix the platform so it doesn't drop off like this. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Please, I'd like explanation regarding everything is halal to prove otherwise when it comes to dunya related things. I'm overthinking this matter. We'll do that in just a second. So we're gonna. I'll ask. SA Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for our online coaching. It helped me a lot. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that it helped you, and I appreciate that. Anybody also who wants to know about the coaching, just make sure that if you want to get involved in the coaching, yushaevenscoaching.com. yushaevenscoaching.com. That's what we do Monday through Fridays. That is my day job as of right now, and I'm truly enjoying the ability to be able to help people. So I'm looking forward to continuing doing that. All right, I've had too much coconut water, so we're gonna take a 2 second restroom break, and we're gonna start asking the questions. We're gonna start taking questions now. So if you have any question, now would be the time to start posting the questions in the chat. Post the questions in the chat, and as soon as I come back in a minute, then we'll start taking the questions, and as many as I can answer. So just start putting your questions in now, and we'll be right back momentarily.
Subscription received.
We're back, chat. All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. All right. Hamza, Mr. Streams with the $1 super chat. I appreciate you. Hamza with the $1. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. And as you guys, I think that was actually a donation. Don't know. Appreciate you, Hamza. As you see, the notifications and everything pop up. So if somebody, if you subscribe, it pops up. If your subscriptions are public, if you become a member, it will pop up. If you buy some merch, which we'll talk about in a moment. Somebody don't let me forget to talk about the merch, because we just posted some new merch in the merch store just for you guys. Anything you do, it'll come up there. And of course, you can see your chat. Where is it at? You can see your chat right here. You can see your chat right here. All right. The stream may have also dropped off because I'm trying to push 10,000 bit rate, and my internet has been janky lately. My internet been a little janky lately. So if that's the case, then I'll drop the bit rate, because we're streaming at 10,000 right now, which is fine for YouTube, but which is good for YouTube. But if it gets a bit janky, we'll drop it. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Assalamu alaikum, I like explanation. Okay, everything is halal and haram until proven otherwise. Everything is halal until proven otherwise. Ricardo Dunya. Okay, Tajwar, let me explain that real quick. Because this could be beneficial to everybody. What does it mean? What it means is, and I'll have to scroll back up to see questions, so just give me a second, guys. With regards to your worldly life, everything is halal unless it's proven otherwise. This means, like, let's say, food, clothes, hobbies, activities. If it's not related to the deen, then everything is halal in this world, unless you can prove from the Quran and the Sunnah that it is haram. Then by the default, it's halal. Like, for instance, if I like to play basketball, right? I like to play basketball, and basketball is a hobby. It's a sport. It is halal by default, unless you can prove somewhere in the Quran or from the Sunnah that playing basketball is haram. You understand? Like a food. Let's say somebody brings me some food substance. Somebody brings me a fruit, right? And I don't have to ask, is this fruit halal? Because by the default ruling, it is halal. I have to ask, is this haram? And for someone to say that it is haram, they have to be able to prove to me from the Quran or from the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that it is haram. Otherwise, the default ruling is that it is halal. Now, when it comes to your deen, everything is haram unless you can prove from the Quran and Sunnah that it is halal. So anything that you do to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or you count it part of your deen, it is by default haram. You're not allowed to do it unless you can prove from the Quran and the Sunnah that it is permissible to do it, or the Prophet did it, or the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that it is okay to do it. That's the answer for that. Let me see where I got to scroll back up to see some of these other questions. If I miss your question, just repost it. Sound like I'm thinking, what is your speciality? What do you mean? What is my speciality? My speciality is let me see. My speciality is knowing a little bit about everything and a lot about nothing. No, I don't know what my specialty is in terms of what. What do you mean in my specialty? Satisfied. I'm glad to catch you here too. Satisfied to catch you here. James Brogg, what is the best way to learn about Allah and the Quran? I would suggest checking out some resources online. There are some good ones on YouTube, and there are also some good ones online with regards to learning the basics of your deen. I think Yaqeen Institute has some good ones. I think Bilal Phillips and his Islam Online University has some. This is why I say, James, just send me a message, James. Ask me these questions that you're asking right here, and I will be able to send you actual links and things like that for you to click on that will make life much easier for you. iEra also has some very good ones. iEra.co.uk, even though it's a UK website, this is very good. iEra.com, I think they also have it as well. So just send me an email, james@yushevinsmedia.com, and I'll see what I can do. SA Book Coaching Session, guys, is the best. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that seal of approval, SA. Tajwar, okay, I've already answered that. Moon Bunny Star. If you were forced to only watch one show, what would it be? These are questions from my daughter, by the way. If I only had to watch one show, what it would be? I don't know, Moon Bunny. That's a very good question. I'd have to think about that if I was forced to only watch one show. It'd probably be whatever your favorite show is, so that I could watch it with you. It would probably be whatever your favorite show is, so that I could watch it with you. Hector Cruz. How do we view the Pledge of Allegiance? Our kids in school, should I ask them my child now are partaking it? You know, that's up to you. You know, some people take a very strict interpretation on the Pledge of Allegiance, and think that this is something that is violating the rulings of Islam, because we're pledging allegiance, basically giving what is known as bay'ah to the flag, and that's very problematic. So if that's something that is uncomfortable with you, then I would suggest especially in today's age with social justice and all that, you should have no problem going to your school and saying that I'd like my child to be excused from the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's see, Brother Yusha, do you have any advice for hijabi sisters who are unable to find husbands because in their society no Muslim brother wants to wear a hijabi, they have been rejected for their hijab? Then I would say look outside of your society. My suggestion then would be to look outside of your society. Maybe this is somewhere you have to look at maybe some online modules. I know there's some good ones out there. I know there's some very, very, very bad ones out there. You know, be very, very careful in that online space. But if you're having problem in your locality, this might be a time to look outside of your locality into some very good ones. I know there's one called Sunnah Match, and there's a couple other ones that are really good. But you just have to do your diligent research to do that. And may Allah make it easy for you to find a spouse who appreciates your observing the rules of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Muhammad Faraz, which book would you recommend for someone who wants to learn about Islam? There's lots of them out there. There's lots of books about the basics of Islam out there. One that I've always found to be very good that I read as a very, very new Muslim was How the Bible Led Me. A Brief Illustrated Guide to Understanding Islam. A Brief Illustrated Guide to Understanding Islam was a very beautiful book that really helped me as a new Muslim. Shamel Awari, Assalamu alaikum. Khalid Jabarak, I'm not going to try to chop up your last name, Khalid. What are your thoughts on Dawah movements that involve going to public places, debating other religions? I mean, there might be a time and a place for that. I don't necessarily find that to be my cup of tea, but if it works, alhamdulillah, may Allah bless the brothers and sisters involved in that. But I don't see it as something that's majorly good. It's kind of more of like showmanship, to where, look, you know, we can debate other religions and make them look like clowns in that space. But I don't know how many people is bringing to the religion. I don't really know how many people is bringing to the religion. So that's my 2 cents, and take that with a grain of salt. Hold on. I gotta scroll here. Yes, Gaming Twitch, hit the like button if you're watching, please. Thank you. I'm trying to find these messages, some of them. I'm scrolling back up now. Sorry, guys. Brogzara Yakin, Insta YouTube channel, series playlist. That's a good one. That's a good one, yes. The first. You're right. That's a very good one, BR. How to protect children from this LGBTQ propaganda everywhere. You got to teach your children. That's how you protect your children. You protect your children by teaching your children. You teach your children right from wrong. Make sure that it is deeply ingrained in them from a young age, and they'll be able to discern these things for themselves. That's it. You got to make sure that you teach your children what's right and what's wrong, so then the things that they see, they're not affected by them. And on top of that, you should try to limit, to the best of your ability, limit their exposure to these things to the best of our abilities. I know that's very hard in today's world, but to the best of our abilities, limit their exposure to these things. I I started 12th grade next week. Do you have any tips on managing my time between Deen and Dunya? Schedule, Anisa. Make a schedule for yourself. Make a schedule for yourself to make sure that you are putting enough time towards your studies as well as giving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Deen their rights. Schedule. Without a schedule, you're not going to get it done. You must schedule. My concern is to what extent do I have to do my research, all these chemical numbers and masboo things. No, you don't have to go that far, bro. You do not have to go that far. If you don't see anything that's clearly haram, it's halal by default. Don't try to look for the fact that it's haram. There's no need to do that. There's no need to do that, bro. Tajwa, no need to do that. If you were forced to watch one show, would it be? I already answered that. Moon Bunny Hoshi Cat. Which book would you recommend someone who wants to learn about Islam? We just asked that one. How do you get over a cheating wife and the family court? How do you get over it? You got to move on at some point. At some point, you got to put it down and move on. At some point, you got to put it down and move on. You got to put it down and move on. You know, like being put through hardship and heartache and heartbreak is rough. It's tough. I know that. I know it's hard. But at some point, you have to be able to put that down and move on, or else it's going to be a ball and chain that's going to follow you for the rest of your life. It's going to be a ball and chain follow you for the rest of your life. What happened. It was meant to happen by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we might not understand the wisdom in it. But just because we don't understand the wisdom in it doesn't mean that it's not there. The wisdom isn't there. That is a piece of the puzzle of your life that hasn't maybe yet found its place in your jigsaw puzzle. But that doesn't mean you throw it away. Just leave it there. And at some point when it's needed, that piece of that puzzle of your life will find its place in the jigsaw puzzle that is the compendium of your life. And you'll have understanding of why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put you through that. But for now, you got to put it down and walk away. Do you lead at a specific masjid? No, I don't. I just go to the masjid. I'm not an imam. I don't want to be an imam. I'm not qualified to be imam. I don't ever want to be an imam. So no, I'm just a musalli. I'm just one who goes and prays. What do you think about Young Don and 3 Muslims going at it? I don't know. I didn't see it. You guys, I don't keep up with a lot of this whole online drama. This whole online drama stuff that goes on between Muslims and du'at and stuff. I don't get involved. And I normally don't see it. And if I do see it, I try to just glaze over it. Because I don't think it does any benefit to anybody. I don't think it has any benefit. I think this does way more harm than it does any good at all. Brothers having these public arguments on public platforms. It's childish, to be honest with me. It's super childish. And it's not the way that Muslims nor grown men should behave. If you have an issue with brother, you deal with that issue with that brother or that sister or whatever in the private space, and don't expose the general public to it. It's very childish. It's a very, very, very childish. I don't get involved, and I don't like to even look at it. I don't need that negativity in my life. May Allah reward you. If you wish, you can make a detailed video about the Quran. Smart Yusha. May Allah protect us all. Ameen. Muhammad Nouri. Moon Bunny Star, the OG kiddo, 100% Abu Farouk. I want to do a community service where brothers and sisters spread a positive light on Islam. I want to know how I can get started. You can get started by finding other people who are like-minded and who want to be involved in the community in a positive manner. This is actually the most beneficial da'wah I think these days, is being involved in your local communities, being involved in helping change the situation on the ground where you live. This is important because Islam is supposed to change people and change society, and not just change people's minds. You see that? You see the point, the problem with da'wah in the modern age, right? One of the problems with da'wah in the modern age is that we are trying to change people's minds rather than change people's lives. Islam has come to change people's lives, not just change their minds. So while it's good to change their minds and get them to see the truth about Islam, the goal is to try to change their lives. And one way to change people's lives is to show them how Islam can help people in their day-to-day lives. That is by getting involved in grassroots efforts within your community. Any book recommendation for Muslim youth? There's a very good book written by Shaykh Uthaymeen rahimahullah ta'ala called trying to remember the name of it. It's called Mm. Advice to the Muslim Youth. Advice to the Muslim Youth by Sheikh Uthaymeen. I would read that book, inshallah. Hector Cruz, thanks, you're welcome. Iram, Jazakul Khairan. Hector Cruz, have you ever been out with the Tabligh Jamaat? No, I very young, as a young Muslim, as a new Muslim, I did spend some time with them in Florida, because a lot of them in Florida, not since. Gran, salamu alaikum, bro. How are you doing, Grans? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. Amin. How you doing, Grans? Back on YouTube. No, we are on Twitch. This YouTube thing is just we're just chatting and chilling, talk about the Deen. We're starting with a once a week stream. And
Super chat received.
Moon Bunny Star with the $2.99 super sticker, my hero. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you, Moon Bunny. That is my daughter there. Hold on a second, chat. Let me fix this chat box, because this chat box is not keeping the chats up. Hold on. Let me adjust this chat. Always show messages. There we go. Done. Now all the messages should stay. Let's hope so. Let's hope they stay in the chat now. Trying to fix this chat box. Let's see. There we go. They should just stay up now. They shouldn't go anywhere. So let's hope they do that. All right. But may Allah bless you, Moon Bunny Hoshi. I love you. Half your Deen site, is it good? I don't know. I don't know how many of these sites are good or not good. I haven't really seen them. I haven't really checked out many of these sites. So it's kind of like you're gonna have to do a little bit of research. You gotta do a little bit of research to see if they're good or not. Oop. It scrolled too far for me. Hold on. I'm about to scroll back up, chat. Give me a second, chat. When I try to scroll down, sometimes it goes bananas on me. This is one thing. Another thing I hate about YouTube chat is you can't turn on slow chat. You can't slow the chat down. You can't turn on slow chat, so I can see it. I gotta scroll up. All right, here we go. Ustad, you recommend Yaqeen Isra, highly suggest against that they are surrounded by doubts and questionable. I don't get into that, brother. Striving brother. I don't get into that. I know nothing but good from some of the things they've done over there. All of us have some issues where we've gone wrong and done bad. I don't get into that. I've known some of the brothers over there for a very long time, and you will never, ever see me speak ill of another Muslim. It's not gonna happen. I'm very happy to see you live. Elchin, happy to see you as well, brother. But do you think interfaith is a problem or is it a great thing? I think interfaith.
Membership received.
Abu Farouk, salam alaikum, my bro. I appreciate you for that 15-month subscription. Boom. Yep. 13 months. Alhamdulillah. It says you've been 15 months. OG squad. May Allah bless you, Abu Farouk, for becoming a member. May Allah bless you. Anybody else want to become a member? Click the link in the description, or you can click join right next to subscribe. But I think interfaith can be a problem because a lot of times what happens on the interfaith is the premise of interfaith is that all religions are equal. That's the premise of interfaith, is you can't go and say one religion is better than another religion. All religions are considered equal. And that's a problem. Because as a Muslim, we have to be able to say that we believe that Islam is the right religion, every other religion is the wrong religion. And interfaith doesn't really allow that. Interfaith, the whole premise of interfaith is to not do that. So this is problematic. It is problematic. I think it can be done well if it's done right, if it's done with the right premise, or working together as an interfaith for for different projects, for like humanitarian projects, etc. It can be good, but interfaith as a premise to where, I can't say one religion is better than another one. That is a problem. That is a problem. That's problematic. All right. Happy to see you here as well, Elchin. Miss your YouTube streams? Miss you too, bro. We're back here at least weekly for now. For weekly. If we continually have high viewership and people want more than one stream a week, then we'll do more than one stream a week. We'll add a day, another day. We'll add another day. We'll add maybe like Tuesday and Thursday. But we'll see. For now, we'll stick with Thursday and see how it goes. See how it goes. Because I know I can commit to every Thursday at this time. So we'll keep doing that. Where am I? Assalamu alaikum, my G got the light. Why don't you start a historical stream or chapters on Christianity, Catholicism, how to transform more? I would love to do a lot of things, bro. Send me an email suggestion to that, and maybe I'll put it in the queue of 1,000 other things I want to do. But it's time, bro. Time is my one commodity that I don't have enough of. Time. Muhammad Daniel, assalamu alaikum, bro. How are you doing? Iram Alam, brother Yusha, who is your favorite scholar, one who inspires you the most? It's hard to say and choose one. I don't want to be favorites. I don't want to have favorites and be favoritism and irk somebody. But I have a huge list of people who have been very beneficial and helpful to me. But I don't want to have favoritism. What's your Twitch username? Yusha Evans. Twitch.tv/Yusha Evans. How do you get over bad things that happened in the past? Hold on, I'm actually gonna just pull this down so I can see more of this. How do you get over bad things that happens in the past? You got to realize that the past is the past. I say this. I used to say this on these streams, and I say them on my Twitch stream all the time. Yesterday's gone. It's never coming back. Tomorrow might not ever come. It's always today. So take advantage of the day that you have today. If things happen in the past, they're in the past. You got to let them go. The past is the past for a reason. You got to move on and focus on the day that you have, which is today. Bounty People with a 9.99 super chat. My employers are discriminating against me. They have been discriminating against me and my religion. Alhamdulillah, I'm a Muslim. Now the company is suing me because I defended myself. Can you make dua for me? 100% Bounty People. You have our dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you ease. May Allah grant you security. May Allah grant you safety. May Allah grant you protection. May Allah grant you shifa. May Allah grant you afiyah. May Allah grant you falah. All of these things I make dua for you, inshaAllah ta'ala. And of course, super chats always get responded to because people have put their time, their money towards making sure I pay attention. Received. And I will do so because that means
my employer is incriminating me. They have been discriminating against me and my religion. Alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim. Now the company is suing me because I defended myself. Can you make dua for me?
All right, there it goes. I caught it before, but I caught it before the text to speech did. But that text to speech is there in case I miss it. Like text to speech, text. But I can't speak right now. That text to speech is there, just in case I miss it. SubhanAllah. All right. You need to teach them before they are taught by the media or others. 100%. You need to teach them before they are taught by media or the others. 100%. Schedule. Got it. Thank you. Yes, you got to make a schedule. You got to make a schedule. Assalamu alaikum. Please make dua for me. For Muslims who are in... What? Incarnation justly. Oh, you mean incarcerated unjustly, especially Egyptian prisons. Some prisons in Egypt are becoming better than universities because the Imam Professor M. Amar Allah Hurricane. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help all of them, inshaAllah. May Allah grant them all freedom, inshaAllah. Light say assalamu alaikum. Wayfair, assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh. When you make it bidnillahi ta'ala, what some of the things you look forward to in Jannah? If I make it to Jannah, if I make it to paradise, if I make it to paradise, one of the things I look forward to the most is no more struggle. No more struggling. You know, life, subhanAllah. Life is a struggle. Life is hard. You know, it's not easy and it gets increasingly harder over time. And, you know, Allah knows, for those of you who have watched any of my podcasts, I've only let you guys into about 10 to 15% of my life. You know, I've had a rough go of it at times. So I guess the thing I look forward to the most is not having to struggle anymore. No more stress, no more worries, no more grief, no more sadness, no more anxiety, depression, no more hardship, no more pain. I think that's the thing I look forward to the most. Just being at peace perpetually. All right, let me see. Where am I at? Am I live on Twitch? No, I'm not. I can't do a super chat for some. Oh, you did fix it out. Even Muhammad Jab said Yaqeen has a beneficial articles. We should cancel something. Yeah, 100%. Which name of Allah is your most favorite and why? Nazbi. My most favorite name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ar-Rahman. My most favorite name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ar-Rahman. Because without Allah's mercy, none of us are going to make it to paradise. Without Allah's mercy, we're all done. And that's what I've been talking about this week during, my little snippets on socials is forgiveness. Without that forgiveness, we're done. So my favorite attribute of Allah is that he's forgiving, even though we don't deserve it. We have 57 concurrent viewers. If you guys could hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done so and help us get that like to 55 as well, that'd be highly appreciated because it helps the algorithm suggest the video, inshallah. Let me see what else I'm missing. Could you please benefit any book or on proof of prophethood? Elchin.
Super chat
I don't have one at the
received.
moment. I don't have one right on top of me at the moment. SAR with the $3.99 super chat. Jazakallahu khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. Bless you. I can't read the Arabic name because it's too far and too small away, but it says, may Allah bless you. May Allah bless you. I can't. That's another thing I hate about YouTube is in Arabic. It makes it so small that I can't read it. I'm half blind anyway, but I can't read it from so far away. But it looks like it's. No, I can't read it. I'm trying. Mujada weird. I think it is something like that, but it's too far, too small. All right, but Jazakallah khairan for the super chat. May Allah bless you. And I don't have any book on proof of prophethood that I have off the top of my mind right now. Maybe send me that and as a question on email. I didn't stop uploading Warzone on YouTube. You can go to Yusha Evans Gaming. That's where all that's going to be uploaded. Yusha Evans Gaming. There's a whole nother channel for it we made for it. Do you know of any halal organizations to filter ads on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know of that. I meant recommend any book on proof of prophet. Yeah, not that I have off the top of my head right now. Oh snap! Here we go again. I lost my place. Every time I scroll a little bit, I sometimes lose my place. What advice would you give to someone trying to lift their iman again? May Allah bless you. Spend some time with the Quran. Spend some time with the book of Allah. Spend some time alone. Spend some time doing some acts of worship that aren't mandatory. These things help lift your iman. You have to make sure your environment is something that helps your iman and make sure you push something. And if you want to watch a longer video, I have a video on YouTube. It's not on my YouTube for some reason because somebody else recorded it. It's called Weaknesses of Faith and Its Cures or Surviving the Storm. Just Google Yusha Evans Surviving the Storm or Yusha Evans Weaknesses of Faith and Its Cures. If somebody finds it, they can actually post it in the chat if it lets you post a link. If not, one of the mods could post a link. Abu Farouk, we got to get you back as a mod, man. Seriously. I don't remember how to add mods back on YouTube, but we got to get you as a mod. So send me a message, Abu Farouk. DM me on Discord. Make sure we put you back on mod because I know you're here regularly. Need to get you back on modding. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Jazakallah khair for the content. May Allah reward your efforts. Halal snack pack. Thank you very much. May Allah bless you. Jazakallah khairan. Young Don is a Christian, but Sajid Libin may very respond to that debate. Okay. Great concept, Kenneth. Thank you very much. Brother Yusha, someday please give us a tour of your amazing bookshelf. Iram. Sure. Inshallah. We'll do that. Give you a bookshelf tour one day, inshallah ta'ala. You should build a slow mode chat. Where? That's a good question. I don't know how to slow mode chat. That's the thing. I don't see anything that allows me to slow mode chat. No, all I can do is manage moderators, toggle timestamps. That's it. I don't see anything. I don't see anything that allows me to be able to do that. I don't see anything that allows me to do it. That's the thing. No. I don't see anything that allows me to slow the chat, unfortunately. It only allows, when I click on the options, I can manage moderators, participants, toggle timestamps, feedback. That's all it allows me. Yeah, it doesn't allow me to do anything. Yeah, it doesn't allow me, unfortunately. But Abu Farouk, I got to get you added as a mod. So make sure you send me your actual full YouTube name, Abu Farouk, whatever it is, because that's how I can manage moderators. And that'll allow me to be able to add you. All right, my brother, inshallah. All right. So I can't slow mo chat. I don't know how. I have to Google it. Let me Google. Let me check Google. Let me ask Mulana Mufti Google how to slow mode YouTube chat. Message delay, then slow mode. I don't even know where that's at. Either way, it won't matter. It'll scroll too far for me anyway. Even if I had on slow mode. Let me see where I'm at. Where am I missing? Half Your Deen is recommended by Brother Eddie from the Dean Show. If Brother Eddie recommends it, then roll with it. If Brother Eddie recommends it, I trust Eddie. So roll with it. Are you interested in farming or raising chickens? Yes. If I am able to have some land where I could raise me some chickens, I would definitely have me some chickens, boy. 100%. Fresh eggs every day and fresh chicken when I need it. I would love to have me some chickens. Let me see. Where am I missing? Felt like yesterday by Allah, Abu Farouk. Yep. Goes by fast, Abu Farouk, bro. Find someone hates Muslim, ex-Muslim debates. I can't do it. Hi, Yusha, brother from Saudi Arabia. MashaAllah. You see how close I have to get to be able to read Arabic? Marwan. You see, if I get very close, I can read it. Marwan from Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum. Ajmal, assalamu alaikum. Ali, assalamu alaikum. Doji, hi everyone. Moonstars, you have to start looking in the rearview mirror because you'll miss out on the present. Yep. You should write a book on your life. Yeah, I'll work on it, inshallah. Chad, African country, mashallah from Chad. Mashallah from Chad. What's my cat's name? Bella. I don't want to say Bella too loud because she'll be up here in a minute. Bella. Bella. If she comes around on stream, I'll show you guys to her. We also have a bird. The other bird is a baby and we're raising her upstairs. I won't be able to get her, but our other bird, I'll bring her on stream before we get off today. She is a sun cheek rare mutation of a conure. So I'll bring her. Before we get off stream, I'll show you guys the bird. May Allah keep you safe, bounty people. Brother Yusha, please write a book. Yep. We are working on that. Salam alaikum. Unfortunate many Muslims feel the politically correct but Islamically wrong. That's true. How do you deal with depression? I went too far again. How do you do? Where is it? Oh my goodness. The easiest way to deal with depression is by speaking to someone that can help you work your way through it. There is no what am I looking for? There is no like instant fix for depression. You need to talk through it and figure out what is the root of it and what's causing it so that you can work through it. I suggest speaking to someone who is qualified as a counselor or a therapist or a psychiatrist. And then no, this is not a plug for my counseling sessions. If you think someone could do better, find someone. If not, and it's something you would like to talk about with me, YushaEvansCoaching.com. You can book a session with me. This is what I do 9 to 5 now. For those of you who don't know, I do life coaching / counseling / therapy sessions 9 to 5. No, not 9 to 5, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday. So you can, except for these stream times, you could book a session, inshallah. Make sure I mean, if we make it there, don't forget to remember me, inshallah. Abu Farouk, if you make it there, don't forget to remember me in Jannah, inshallah ta'ala. Narrator Aisha, whenever the Prophet went to bed every night, used to say, yes. 3 times salah. How come you stopped uploading Warzone on YouTube? I did not. Like I said, it's on the other channel. There's another channel. We made a whole another channel for that. To keep this completely Islamic. This channel is gonna stay 100% about the deen. It's called Yusha Evans Gaming. Muhammad in the Bible is a very good video. Yes. Yes, send me an email, Elchin. Weakness of Faith, hardcover, January 1, 2005. Is there a Muslim name near James? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Trying to monetizing. What are you talking about, Abu Farouk? Monetizing. Go to settings. African said I don't see where the settings are. That's the thing. Oh, it's probably in here. Hold on. It's probably in here. It's probably in here in chat. Where is it at? Message delay. Ah, there you go. Yeah, there is slow mode. They do have slow mode on chat. We'll add that next time. Thank you very much, African sister. I just found slow mode. We'll probably have that on next time so I can keep up with these messages. Yeah, you always gotta ask Sheikh Google, Molana Google, Mufti Google, if you can't find something. That's the link for Surviving the Storm. I don't know if it lets you post it, bro. It might have kicked you from posting it. But that's why we got to get you as a mod, Abu Farouk. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get you as a mod real quick, Abu Farouk. Because now that it's scrolled up a bit, I can see what's happening. What is your YouTube name, Abu Farouk? It's Abu FAR. But I don't know if this is the right one. I can't find you. Okay, yeah, all right. Capital A, and then capital FAR. Let me see if I find it. I don't see yours though. I just see. You're gonna have to send me. Actually, you know what? Send me the URL of a user. So you got to send me on Discord, Abu Farouk, your channel URL. That's what it says. Paste the channel URL of a user to add as a moderator. So that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to send me on Discord the link of your YouTube URL. You know what I mean? Like the link of your YouTube URL. That's what you gotta do. Send me that. Send me the link of your YouTube URL to Discord, and I can check it out there. So just DM it to me on Discord, and I'll do that. I'll add you, Abu Farouk. Just do that for me. Just DM it, and let me know when you DM'd it, because then I'll be able to go to add it right away. Let me see what else I'm missing. How do we deal with liberal Muslims? Something they preach is disturbing. How do you deal with it? You just gotta let people be. Sometimes you just gotta let people do them. Lakum dinukum waliya din. That's it. You gotta let people do them sometimes, or if you can try to curb their ideology. Alhamdulillah. But if not, let people be. You know what I mean? Because if not, it's gonna be a big mess. Sometimes we get into arguments, and it doesn't benefit us much. All right, Abu Farouk, hold on. Let me get you modded real quick. There it is. Hold on a sec. Copy link. Yep. Paste. Let me see if it adds it right. I'm trying to get Abu Farouk added real quick. There you go, Abu Farouk. You are now modded. All right. GG's on that. GG's on that, Abu Farouk. We got you now. So now you should be able to post the link. Esports money is halal. I can't answer halal and haram questions for you. I cannot be a person who can tell you what's halal and haram. I'm not qualified to do that. Jazakallah khairan for your time. Appreciate dua for relatives, intense and care. Tartil asane. You have my du'as, inshallah. You have my du'as. You have my dua, 100%. But Abu Farouk, now you should be a mod, so you can post that link. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Do you follow istihala? Yes, I do. I do follow the ruling of istihala. Tajwar. Yes, I do follow the ruling of istihala. I do. And that's a fiqh ruling for you. Those of you who don't know. For those of you who don't know what istihala is the fiqh ruling that if something, even if it's haram, a haram substance, if it has been changed enough in its chemical composure and makeup to where it is no longer resembles its original substance, then it is considered halal. Like, for instance, gelatin. That's why some people have no problem with gelatin, because the process that bone goes through in order to become gelatin goes through the process known as istihala. Therefore, if you follow the ruling of istihala being halal, then you see gelatin is halal. So it's a ruling on istihala, but I'm not going to get too deep into that. I personally, yes, follow the ruling of istihala. How are you? I'm good, alhamdulillah, Musawar. How are you, bro? For a second, I'm like, brother, Yusha's in the mutating birds. No. All right, let me see what I've missed. Assalamu alaikum from Germany. MashaAllah. Pleasure. Yep. Get mods thing, post links. Abu Farouk has the mod now. There you go, Abu Farouk. There you go. Abu Farouk. We have to give him the little. We got it. We got you, Abu Farouk. Yes, Nazbi, we found out how to do slow mode, so we'll probably do that for the next chat, inshallah. We figured out slow mode. For real, you the therapist, the son of Adam Mankind. Yes, I do therapy. We do it online. You can do YushaEvansCoaching.com. Mohammed Koala, some from South Africa. Been a long time since I've been in this chat. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Do you listen to lectures or more the reading type? I'm 50-50. I like to read, though. I like to read because I can go at my own pace. Assalamu alaikum from South Africa. Yes, welcome. Yeah, we did. I can enable slow mode. I don't need it right now, though, because I've kind of caught up with the chat. But next time we'll enable slow mode when we go to start doing questions. We'll enable slow mode. Kareem Jabbar, no, we're not back on YouTube. Just on YouTube once a week now. We're doing once a week YouTube streams now. For the near future. And if there's enough, what is the word I'm looking for? Chat? If there is enough request, if there's enough supply, if there's enough demand, there it is. If there's enough demand for people to want to do more than once a week YouTube stream, then we'll do that. And like I said, it's just a laid back chat and chill session. We might talk about things. I might actually have something I want to talk about, or I might just chat with you guys. It should be in chat setting. I want to buy a gaming PC, but my budget is €1,000. Should I build it myself or a finished one? You can get. Listen, it is going to be cheaper for you to build your own PC than to buy a pre-built one. With the same €1,000 that you'll spend on a pre-built, you can get an even better one if you build it. You can get a decent one for that price. Yes. Yeah, buddy. Pork gelatin. It depends on your version of understanding of istihala. We'll just leave it at that. No pork on the fork, Moonstars. No pork on the fork, bro. Yep, there's the website if you want to book a coaching session or a counseling session or a therapy session, YushaEvansCoaching.com. Add me on Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite. I would add you on Fortnite, but I just don't play Fortnite. Hector Cruz, there it is, demand. Yeah, you caught me. If there's enough demand, we will do more than one. Assalamu alaikum. When you come into DFW, Fort Texas, Chelsea Moreno, I don't know. I enjoy the Dallas area. If I'm invited back to the Dallas area for any reason, you guys know I don't travel that much. I don't do speaking that much anymore. There's not even a lot of it that happens anymore. Hopefully we get back to it at some point. I never want to go back to traveling like I used to, where I'm gone more than I'm home. I don't want to do that ever again. I'm done with that. But I will travel if the need arises here and there. Maybe like max once a month I'm looking at right now. Max, if it ever came to that. Because I enjoy doing what I'm doing now. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like the stream. Yes, Nightbot. Demand and supply. Brother hasn't had his morning coffee. Karim. No, I've actually I'm cutting out a lot of things in my life for my own health. I've cut out caffeine, so I only have decaffeinated coffee in the morning. I'm trying to cut out sugars, except for natural sugars. I'm trying to get healthy in my 40s. Inshallah, trying to get healthy. When you hit your 40s, you gotta be more healthy. American Muscle or Japanese? American Muscle, but I do like Japanese cars. I'm actually driving a Japanese car now, Subaru WRX STI, but American Muscle is my bread and butter. But here in Minnesota, in the wintertime, last 6 months, American Muscles don't really do well. Nice Twitch isn't my forte. Yeah, we're gonna be here on every Thursday. Yeah. Just lay back setting. We're just chatting and chilling, chatting and what was it Hector Cruz used to say? Chatting and chitting and chatting. Something I couldn't even get it right that one day. I was glitched out. Glitched. Need the Fortnite Goku skin. I think my daughter does have the Fortnite Goku skin. Yusha for free sometime. Interested in playing the Rise in the Rock. For some reason I went back. The map is so much fun. I would. Yeah, sure. Inshallah, we can catch up. Meadow. Assalamu alaikum. Musawari. Yeah, we can do that. We can play some BO3 sometimes when I have some free time. 100%. I'll get with you on Discord, inshallah. Meadow. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, Meadow? There's AFK. There's nothing wrong with caffeine. It's just caffeine affects everybody differently, and too much caffeine is not good. But also, I'm just trying to go very holistic with my diet now to keep my own like anxiety and things in check. Like I just wanna, I'm just trying to go very clean right now. Just trying to do some clean living at the moment. Brother, just question: if you're traveling, how should you combine your prayers? You just combine them by combining them. So you would pray Dhuhr and Asr. You would pray Dhuhr 2 rakah, Asr 2 rakah, one after another. Not together, but you would pray the 2, Salam Alaikum, pray 2, Salam Alaikum. Maghrib, you would pray 3, and then right after you pray your 2 for Isha. That's how you combine them. Hold on one second. Oh, I can't type today. That's how you combine them. That's the easy way to combine them. Oh yeah, there was chatting and chitting. That's it, Hector Cruz. We chatting and chitting. I don't even know what chitting means, but we're chatting and chitting. Elchin, I love you for the sake of Allah subhanahu. May He love you in return. Yaqeen has a free ebook called The Final Prophet, Proofs of Prophethood and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Good. Yeah, BR. Check that. I would check that out then. I've heard that it's not a good idea to start fatherhood in 40s. This is a thing. So, yeah, it's just nonsense. You can start fatherhood whenever you want. I mean, in your 40s, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because you're going to have a teenager when you're in your late 50s. So you got to make sure you stay healthy, bro. Got to make sure you stay healthy. There's nothing wrong with it. Just got to make sure you stay healthy. Muhammad Dilawar, assalamu alaikum. Iram, brother, did you study Bible in college pre-Islam? You said no, I was going to go to college to study the Bible. I didn't study it in college. I did do some textual criticism in college though. In college courses, yes. But I didn't go to college to study it, no. I accepted Islam before I started college. I'm anti caffeine, even chocolate, BR. Caffeine, some people, it doesn't affect everybody the same. So, I'm just trying to avoid too much caffeine now. Because in the morning, I've noticed if I have coffee in the morning, now I get a little bit jittery. So I'm just trying to go clean living for like the next 6 months to a year and see what changes I see in myself. I did this before as well. I didn't even eat meat for like 3 years. I was only a pescatarian, ate a very clean lifestyle. So I just feel like I need to get back to that for a little bit. Do you need extensive ilm to make simple Islamic content? Not extensive, but you need to know what you're talking about. If you're going to talk about the deen, make sure you know what you're talking about. You do not speak about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His messenger and His religion without knowledge, without knowing what you're talking about. That's a very dangerous thing to do. So you don't need tremendous amounts, but make sure you know what you're talking about. What was the nasheed at the start of your Reflections podcast? That's actually not a nasheed. It was an intro made for me by Ilyas Mao. He made that for me. Drink that water. You gotta have water. Try celery juice when you can. I've actually heard, Naz, about celery juice. I've actually heard about celery juice. Sorry, I had to stretch. I had a little in my back. I've heard about celery juice, and my wife has mentioned to me about celery juice. So maybe I do need to get on that celery juice. But I'd have to add a little something to it. I think celery juice itself would probably be like for me. Probably add a little bit of lemon to it. Maybe a little bit of lemon celery. Celery juice with a little bit of celery juice with a little bit of lemon in there. Might be all right. Celery juice with a little bit of lemon. Have you seen the podcast with Uthman and Sneak? No, I haven't. If you had to say, what is your one major problem you see in Eastern Muslims or Western Muslims? I don't know if I'd be able to just say that off the top of my head. I'd have to think about that. For sure, as a coffee drinker, tolerance building can affect how much caffeine one intakes. Yeah. Yep. Do you use Snap-on tools? Very expensive. I do not use Snap-on tools, bro. I use the cheapest tool that I can find to get the job done. I mean, I have some expensive tools just because they needed to be there. But to be honest with you, I will use the cheapest tool I can find to get the job done. Hudayfa Ali, how do you keep up with your faith as revert when you're not with Muslims, and how do you manage the social distance with all your non-Mahrims and social media? How do you keep up with your faith as revert when you're not with Muslims? That isn't making sense. Because I'm with Muslims all the time, because I'm married with children. I have a family, and we're all Muslims. So I'm around Muslims all day long, or I go to the masjid. But other than that, you got to keep up with it. And how do you manage social distance in social? I don't even know what that means. This social distancing. You just have to protect yourself on social media. Simple as that. But I'm around Muslims all day. I have a wife and 3 kids, so there's and a cat who's a Muslim and 2 birds who are Muslim. So we got a house full of Muslims. Try vegetarian for a month. I did it. No, I can't really do. I'm not really gonna do vegan, and I don't even see vegan as, you know, like you need protein. You know what I mean? Like you need meat protein. But it needs to be in moderation. It needs to be moderation. So I do have protein, but I want to do it in moderation. And even if like you go pescatarian, like fish is a very good source of protein. I did that for like 3-4 years. I was just pescatarian. The only protein I had was fish. As far as meat protein goes, was fish. But I'm trying to just be more clean in my what I intake into my body. Clean. If something isn't tasty, add some spice. That's it. That's how you gotta do. Spice it up. That's it. That is the way. Yeah, Annie Tavares. All of this that you hear in the background now, guys. All of this is from Halal Beats. All of this from Halal Beats. May Allah bless them. They're creating instrument-free background vocals for videos and content creators and stuff like that. It's all done with either the DAF or vocal or voice. That's it. It's all done by Halal Beats. Check them out, halalbeats.io. They are also I'm working with them to get sponsorship to the channel as well. halalbeats.io. That's everything that's going in the background. It's all Halal Beats. But yeah, that is the way. Just spice it up. If it doesn't taste right, just throw some spice in there. That's it. Just make it spicy. But I think lemon in my celery would do right. Lemon with celery would do right. Doing weights and resistance training is very important as one gets older, probably more beneficial than cardio. 100%. Keeping muscle mass. Yeah, you got to keep that muscle mass because you lose muscle mass as you get older. You lose muscle mass as you get older. You lose muscle mass. So you need to keep that muscle mass up. But I would also say, yeah, buddy, cardio is important. I would say half of your workout should be towards cardio and half should be towards muscle mass. Because cardio is about your longevity. Your heart health is going to be very important later on in your age, as well as muscle mass. So if you can work to keep your muscle mass up as well as your heart health, you'll be in a good place. But yeah, you need meat every once in a while. You need meat. Have you watched Blogging the Body? No, I haven't watched any of that. I have not watched Blogging Theology. I have not. But I might check that out. I loved me some dad jokes. Adobo. Yeah, adobo goes just good in just about everything. I have a big old bottle of it. It's the one with the yellow top on it. Adobo goes good in just about anything. Also, screaming at others for doing something permissible. Maybe I missed the other part of that message, Musawir. What's my favorite qari? That's hard to say as well, too. There's a lot of them I like. I like a lot of different reciters out there right now. I'm Puerto Rican. I gotta have my coffee. Son of Adam, you gotta have your coffee. You gotta have your coffee. Some people are like that. I'm that person as well. I gotta have a coffee, but I have decaffeinated now. I make myself a latte every morning, but it's gotta be caffeinated. Gotta be caffeinated. Sazad, I can't answer. Is it permissible? I can't. I don't answer halal and haram. Brother Yusha, would you advise to anyone wanting to move out of a non-Muslim country in the East to move to the U? I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Depends on what you're trying to accomplish. There's a lot more. You can't answer a knee-jerk question like that because there's a lot more to play than just suggesting somebody to move to another country. I would need to know a lot more about that. You need to keep active and fit to keep the testosterone levels up. 100%. Testosterone is super important to keep those levels up. They will die off as you get older. Adobo always hits. Yes, Meadow. Adobo always hits. Adobo. Vegan screaming at people for eating dairy and meat. Yeah, it's all right. Let them. They can scream all they want. Let them scream. Bro, it's messed up, but we just feel tired without drinking our coffee. Yeah, I know that. I struggle as well. When I first cut out caffeine coffee, it was rough for me. But now that I've done it for a while, the decaffeinated coffee, I tried to have a caffeinated coffee the other day and I was wired all morning. Felt like I was going to have a panic attack all morning. So yeah, I've definitely adjusted to having the decaffeinated coffee now. How do you balance growing in confidence and imposter syndrome? That's a long question. That's a very deep question that would take more than just my little, but you know, when it comes to growing in confidence, you have to make sure that even though you're confident in yourself, you also are aware of who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I'm confident in myself. Like, I'm happy with myself and I'm confident in my capabilities and abilities, but I also know that I'm a simple human being and I have my weaknesses, I have my flaws, I have my mistakes, all of that. So you got to keep yourself grounded so that you don't have, you know, quote unquote imposter syndrome. There's a way to find that. You have to find that balance. When and where are you traveling next? There's nothing planned right now. I have nowhere confirmed to go anywhere next. There's a possibility of going somewhere at the end of the month, maybe Chicago, but other than that, I don't know. Just came from a jazz, and may Allah make the believers graze wide and full light. 100%. 100%. I'll look into clean coffee. Yeah, clean coffee is nice. Any plans to collab with the Three Muslims? Maybe. I think they'd reached out to me, so maybe I might reach back out to them and see about getting on the Three Muslims. We'll see. But I'm trying to get my own podcast about going right now. We should have the next podcast coming very soon, and then be back on it regularly, every week, with the podcast. Should back on it every week with the podcast. So we're working on that. All right, guys. So every Thursday, we're gonna end the questions right there. Ending the questions right there. Kid Y, salam alaikum, Kid Y. How you doing, bro? So we're gonna end the questions right there because I'm gonna start wrapping it up because I gotta go have some lunch and got a couple of things I gotta get done this afternoon. The goal is every Thursday to be here from 12 to maybe 2-ish, 12 to 2-ish. So about an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours. Hour and a half to 2 hours.
Membership received.
Hey, my brother, it's Kid Y. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Welcome to the stream. Tier 1 membership. You've always been supporting everything I do, my brother. I appreciate you, Kid Y. So every Thursday, for now, every Thursday, unless we decide to add Tuesday if there's enough demand. Every single Thursday around this time. Now, if there's something that for some reason I can't be here, then I'll post it in the message board here on YouTube. That is one thing I do like about YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed. Because if I'm not able to make it for a stream, then I will post it in the message board. But as it stands now, every single Thursday, we will every single Thursday we'll be here at noon, which is my time, noon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. GMT, for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Just chatting and chilling and talk about the deen. That's the goal for this live stream on Thursdays. 8-bit, salam alaikum, my brother Samir. How you doing, my bro? How you doing, my brother 8-bit? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this platform, and hopefully you guys, look forward to more of these. Tell everybody you know about it, because we're going to do it on Thursday. We will usually probably, I'll have something I want to talk about at the beginning, like a topic of the day, or topic of the week. Like every Thursday at the beginning, I'll have something I want to talk about. Most likely, get off my chest, get it off my chest, and then we'll chat for a little while. We'll talk some questions. We'll do whatever. We're hanging out. Talk about the deen for sure, though. May Allah bless all of you. Yes, 8-bit. Thursday streams are always going to be on YouTube. No gaming, no nothing. Like all of that, we've moved over. We moved over to Yusha Evans Gaming YouTube for that stuff. This is all going to be about the deen. Whatever content I want to be talking about. And I will try to read every single comment that I can. I will try to read every single comment, get back to every question I can, things of that nature. That's the goal, to be able to have a platform for you guys on YouTube every single Thursday live. But before we go, I just want to make dua for all of you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for giving me some of your time. I say this a lot on my Twitch stream because I mean it. Your most valuable commodity is your time. Your most valuable commodity is your time. Because once you spend it somewhere, it's gone and you can never have it returned to you. You can spend money at a store and then earn it back next week. Or you can donate money to a charity and it be given back to you. But time is that one commodity that once you spend it somewhere, it's gone. It never returns to you. And simply for the fact that you decided to spend a little bit of that time with me, it makes me super, super, super grateful to you and thankful to you. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you're not grateful to people, la yashkur nas, la yashkur Allah. If you're not grateful to people, then you're not grateful to Allah. So I am truly, truly grateful to you for coming and spending a little bit of your time with me. And make sure you set your schedule for next Thursday at the same time we started this time, 12 p.m. my time, whatever term that turns out to be your time. We'll be right back here, inshallah ta'ala. And until then, I got nothing but love for every single one of you. And remember, I say this at the end of all my streams. Yesterday, it is gone. Yesterday, it is gone. Tomorrow, it's never going to come. It's always going to be today. So make sure that you take advantage of it. May Allah bless you, increase you, grant you the goodness of this life, goodness in the next life. ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. رب اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وأسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. May Allah grant you success in this life and the next. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next Thursday live stream, chatting and chilling, talking about the deen. Got nothing but love for all of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.